Good morning, Marana High School Tigers. This is Dr. Mandel. I want to welcome you back to school if you haven't been at school yet. And if you've been at school for the 2 days, welcome to 4 days of school per week. We are very excited to have you back. I want to take this opportunity to just share a couple of things. It'll just take a minute, so please provide me your attention. So first thing is welcome back. I want to know that we missed you. I missed having you on campus. This place is very lonely without students. Our classrooms are lonely spaces without you physically present. I understand why some of you can't or haven't been here. But for those of you who are sitting in class right now, I want you to know that we missed you tremendously. The first thing I want to talk about is your well being and academics. So these things exist together. You have to be healthy and feel good mentally and emotionally in order to be fully academically successful. But they can exist together. You can be working on both at the same time. I want to acknowledge your stress. I know you're tired of changes. I know you're questioning a lot of things. You're questioning your futures. You're questioning big things. You're questioning small things like, do I really have to wear a mask every day? Why are they making me do this? There are reasons behind it all. And I want you to understand we know you're tired and stressed. We have to make it together through the month of March, April, and May. And then we hit summer and can launch off and hopefully enjoy a little bit of rest. Now, what I want to say is small successes lead to bigger ones. This is a little corny, this picture of a tree, but these trees, huge trees, start off very small, right? And small successes develop roots. Those roots take hold and can develop into big, beautiful trees. So as we think about this quarter, we need to work hard, but we're also developing habits, new habits maybe, that are going to take us forward into next year. So our small successes are going to lead to bigger ones. It's not about being perfect immediately. It's about forming the habits that you will need in order to be successful in the end. So let's talk about attendance. This is kind of the first key to success. In-person students, you're expected to be here Monday through Thursday, all assigned periods. Friday is remote learning for all students. You should be on time to classes. I want to remind you, tardies are marked and consequences will be issued for repeat tardies. We know you can get to class on time. You need to do it. It's part of those habits that establish those roots that will lead to academic success and emotional well-being. I want to talk about 3 layers of the mitigation for COVID-19 masks. These expectations are unchanged. Your mask needs to cover your nose to your mouth all the time that you're on campus, except when you're eating and drinking outdoors or at lunch and eating and drinking. Mask breaks are allowed outdoors during class with teacher permission. The reason that we're doing this, I'll explain it in the end and reiterate it, because it keeps us in a position where we can stay open for 4 days. You are to keep distance, physical distance to the extent possible. So you will be seated in classrooms, hopefully, at times spaced 6 feet, but maybe not. And so you need to listen to your teachers, follow their directions about seating, and know that sometimes you may be seated closer than 6 feet, depending on the numbers of students in class, the size of the classroom, and a whole host of other factors. We have hand sanitizer available throughout the campus, and it'll be available in your classrooms. Please make sure to use it, even though it feels kind of gross. Why all this matters? We have more high school students on campus at the same time than in one year. Yesterday was essentially kind of the 1 year anniversary or date of many of the restrictions and changes surrounding COVID. So we've made it a year. It's now time to make sure that we're doing what we need to do in order to open up again and have a more normal life. But it will look and feel different. Everyone's safety depends on everyone taking mitigation efforts seriously. So if you disregard it, what you're really doing is disregarding the safety of everyone else, including yourself, but of everyone else and of the school. And I know you don't want to do that. So please remember that you taking part in these mitigation efforts is really about protecting the tigers around you and making sure that we're all linking arms and doing this together. The other thing is, like so many things, you have a lot of control in this. You can make a lot of choices. Now, your choices may have consequences that are positive or negative or neutral, but you have a lot of control. And I'd like to see you exercise it in a very positive direction. Now, here's why so much of this matters. To date, there hasn't been any COVID-19 transmission between students during the school day at MHS. This isn't because everyone's willy-nilly just floating around. It's not by accident. It's because we've been diligent about wearing masks. We've been diligent about hand sanitizer. And we've been doing all these things. If we stop doing these things, I think this will change. And so I don't want to see this change. I want to remain diligent and make sure that we can continue to be open 4 days a week throughout the rest of this year and hold a wonderful graduation ceremony at the end and open up strong in August. So, Tigers, take care. I hope you enjoy your first week back. I'm looking forward to seeing you around campus and have a great day.